How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy British Chap, aka Dan. We're back with Attack on Titan Season 3 Episode 3. I'm actually on a pretty tight schedule, guys, so I'm going to try to keep this as quick as possible. Before we get into this reaction video, can we please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Can we hit 25 likes on this video, guys? It is so doable. Also, I've got one more goal, guys, and that is to reach 250 subscribers by the end of November. We are so bloomin' close. I really appreciate the support from anyone who's already subscribed and anyone who subscribes in the future. Now, Attack on Titan. What the heck happened last episode? So much happened. Like, honestly, we found out that Historia is the rightful heir to the throne, and she's being kept from that throne, presumably because someone else wants the power. Is something going to happen to her? Are they going to kill her and take her place, or are they going to try hide her from people? That's definitely a huge part of the secret, guys, and I'm really curious as to how much Historia actually knows that we don't know of. Will Historia enlighten us a bit? I really do hope so. There's a lot to discover about that specific plot, but as of right now, Historia and Eren are literally captured. Eren's just been tied up, and Historia, like right at the end of that episode, someone was apologizing to her, saying sorry about this. As we know, Eren now possesses this ability to control the Titans. I think they called it the Coordinate, and people want that. They want it. And I think there was one specific line in the last reaction where they said Eren is going to be consumed. Honestly, devoured? What the heck does that mean? Like, who's going to devour him? It's probably got something to do with the Beast Titan. I would not be surprised at all. But yeah, guys, that plot for me, I am clueless as to what's going to happen. Now, as for Levi and the remainder of the scouts, they obviously captured a couple of the MPs, or the people that were involved with trying to hunt down Eren in the first place. They've got some information out of them, the fact that Historia is the rightful heir. I'm not sure what other info they got. It sort of stopped very close to that point. And guys, the last big thing I want to touch on is Levi, and the fact that Kenny has just done his rounds and gone and killed the person who was actually helping Levi and the scouts, because he's betrayed that original side, and he somehow knows, and he's gone after him and killed him. The one lead that the scouts start to get, and the one bit of assistance, is very quickly killed off by this infamous Kenny person who we know very little about, but is extremely skillful and has some sort of ex-mentor relationship with Levi. Honestly, guys, he is a huge threat, and I have no idea how they're going to get around him because he is on their heels. But yeah, guys, that was really just a really damn quick summary of what happened last reaction. If you haven't seen that reaction and you do want to check it out, I'll put the link somewhere up here. It was amazing as per usual with Attack on Titan, guys, so really go and check that out. But yeah, guys, that's enough from me. I want to stop talking now, otherwise I won't stop. And let's get straight into the reaction.
I was born on a small farmstead in the northern lands of Walrose.
So we're getting a flashback to her telling them the story.
Remember, but my mother was always reading books. In all the stories I read in those books, parents cared about their children.
Oh, she's always felt detached from her family. Is that what this is?
I've never experienced any of those things.
Is that maybe why, like, I think Historia mentioned at one point that she's not the person that people thought she was, like that bubbly, happy person. As of right now, we literally see her as this very slow, mundane, down person with very minimal affect, and she just looks emotionally flat. Is that actually what she's like permanently, or is that just because of Ymir? I'm really curious about that, actually, because she's saying here that she's never felt that sort of attachment and she's always felt lonely. And maybe that's persisted across her life, and that act that she put on as Krista was an act for everything, and like she's never been bubbly, she's never been happy, she's constantly got that flat affect, and it's not just because Ymir's gone. Is that maybe why?
One day, out of curiosity, I decided to try hugging my mother.
Oh my god!
Away from her. If only I wasn't such a coward, I could have killed it.
Oh my freaking god!
Ever said to me.
No wonder why Historia is so attached to Ymir, because they've both felt like rejected, and they've both felt that same similar pain. So they have that deep connection because they actually care about each other. It literally unlocks a whole new dimension to that relationship. Oh my god.
I finally met my father.
Is he really your father, though?
Historia. You know
no
this
way.
is, Lord Rice.
Let Mom go! No! I'm not that girl's mother! I've never even met her! Do whatever you want with her, but let me go!
Oh my god.
No way! Master, please!
Oh my god.
That isn't true! You have to tell them! If only you had never been born, I could...
What the actual heck? Oh my freaking god. In front of her?
Those were the last words my mother ever said.
The first and the last words she said to... Here we go, we're back up to date now.
The true royal bloodline is carried by the Rice family.
Oh, look who's in the
And as
background.
its heir.
So they plan to eat Aaron?
Yeah.
Who
Aaron
plans
remembered
to?
a conversation between Ymir and Bertolt.
Suppose I have to believe you didn't want to eat anyone.
Based on
Oh.
this, Ymir used to be a mindless titan just like the others. Until she consumed someone.
Oh, dude. Like, wait, so what if it's like if you eat someone that can turn back into a titan, then you can turn back into, you know what I mean? Like, because Ymir was a mindless titan at one point. Dude, that's insane.
Rhina's comrades aren't normal humans.
Yeah,
There's a
see?
different set of- If a titan eats someone with that power, then it'll transform back into a human. They'll obtain whatever powers that human had.
That's why he wants to eat
He knew
Aaron.
that Aaron had the power to take command of feral titans with
Oh
his
my
sword.
god, it's like an
Aaron's
absorbing
death
thing.
movement- If the government has a titan of their own, they'll use it to eat Aaron.
Oh my god. Dude, that has to be the Beast Titan or something similar. The inner walls have a human that can turn into a titan that wants Aaron's ability. So Aaron's just collateral damage. They just want what's inside him.
I have a plan to retake Walmaria and to depose the government.
Oh, yes. They're working to get it back.
And if things don't go as I think they will, there's no plan B. I and everyone else will be hanged.
All or nothing.
So
Oh
this
my
is another
god.
one of your great gambles, then.
It's not going to end
Expose
bloodless.
the
I'm
system
telling you
that
now.
claimed to protect them for all its lives.
It's not going to end bloodless.
Commander Ervin, the Interior Squad's put out a warrant for you.
Oh,
They're making
crap.
a scene in the middle of the city, sir, saying you had someone murdered.
What?
It would appear that the enemy has been making plans of their own.
Yeah,
Anji,
I told you, it's
take
not
down
going to end
one.
bloodless.
Huh?
I've chosen the Scouts' next leader, and it's you, Zoe Hanji.
Yeah. He better not die, though. If he dies, how many deaths are we going to get? I will be so pissed off.
Right, Irvin?
Who is... No,
That's
it...
Mr. Demo Reeves.
For goodness sake, we know who that
Reeves
was.
Company.
You're trying to monopolize Jaeger's Titan power and keep it all for yourselves. And because the Scout Regiment is in violation of this law, all Scouts must be arrested.
Such a stupid thing. He saw it, though. He saw it. That's a witness. That's a witness. Surely.
I will avenge him.
Ooh. Not good for the scouts, though. They have officially been arrested, but he is
father.
angry.
When we got home that night, he sat me down and gave me the real answer.
Wait,
He
what?
told me the history books he received from the government were full of contradictions and mysteries.
Ooh, so he
He
set
proceeded
out to
tell me a
solve
theory
them.
of his. I told the other children what he had told me. My father didn't come home that night.
Oh,
He said
they...
he died in some kind of freak accident.
As if you murdered
It
him.
wasn't true.
So this has always been a personal journey for him. This has always been a journey of him discovering his father's knowledge and his past and all these secrets that inside the walls actually have. There's always been corruption. That's what he's trying to say. There's been corruption since day one. All along, they've been shielded from their past and the secrets which shouldn't be secrets, their history. And he feels the need. He wants to. I mean, he has the right to go and try and explore that.
He was killed by human greed and by the sheer stupidity of his own son.
Power and greed
tell
killed
you
him, for
why,
goodness sakes.
But I know in my gut that my father's words were true. I've made it my mission in this life to atone to my father by showing the world he was right.
Okay, I mentioned previously in a previous reaction that I was curious as to whether they'd explore different characters' backstories, and a lot of them, not just like a few. They really freaking have. Like, seriously, we've had so many characters and these really intricate backstories, which it's like a symbolic understanding that I'm now getting of all these different characters and why they are where they are. It's amazing to see. It's like the story that they've created is so intricate and so amazing. I'm freaking loving it, guys.
They say they'll be hunting for us in the mountains tonight.
Humans
Also
versus
posting guards
humans.
on all the vital roads.
That gives us one day before they reach Rice's estate. And we need every second we can get to come up with a plan.
This is Armin's area of expertise. no way is this about to happen right now. Okay guys, let's just talk about what the heck just happened. The scouts are now being hunted because they killed people for personal gain and are using Eren for their own personal gain, which apparently goes against the rules, So they're now being arrested, and if they're not arrested, they're being hunted. And they have approximately 1 day to get Eren before he gets devoured by whatever Titan or being the MPs or the people of the inner walls have to their advantage. They want Eren's ability, so they're going to do everything they can to get it, even at the cost of Eren's life. The goal is apparently to get Historia and Eren back, and then make a case for the fact that Historia is the rightful heir and overthrow the current government and perform a bloodless coup, which, might I say, is not going to happen. This is Attack on Titan. We're not going to have a peaceful resolution this early in the season. It's going to be nasty, and there's going to be blood, there's going to be fights. I'm very worried that there are going to be deaths, guys. Commander Irvin especially, he's made it very clear that this was his purpose all along. I've got a feeling Kenny will end up killing him. I don't know why. I bloody well hope he doesn't die, because I'm still mourning over the last bloody death we had. And then Historia as well. What if she ends up dying? Might I just add, guys, one of the things I'm wanting the most at the moment is Ymir and Reiner and Bertold. Like, we haven't seen them. And I had this kind of weird theory that, what if there's like 3 different sides to this? You've got the MPs and whatever Titan or being they have. Then you've got Eren and the scouts and that sort of entity trying to protect it and do what they think is right. And then you've got Reiner, Bertold, and the Beast Titan. That was their plan to get with him all along. So either I had this one theory that the Beast Titan is the being that the MPs have, or that's just a completely different being altogether, and that's the third team that we have. There's these 3 little sort of factions going on. And they all want very different things, which is going to end in a bloodbath, no doubt. I just really hope that we get some sort of resolution and some bloody Eren Titan scenes. Like, what the heck? We don't even see Eren in the show anymore. I did understand before coming into the show, this season specifically, that this was a very much more diverse season that did shift the focus directly from the main 3. It had a more broad sort of focus on character background, histories, etc., which is really, really good. It does add a different depth to the show. I just can't help but really want to see Eren back in action. But yeah, it is what it is. That's all from me. I don't really have much else to say. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. As ever, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm sorry that